Hey, I'm Carrera and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, I make videos about all things beauty, fashion, lifestyle, and luxury. So welcome. If this is not your first time here, hey girl, hey, welcome back. So today's video, I'm a little different from some of the things that I've done before. This is based off of some content that I've seen on YouTube and I thought it might be interesting to do. But basically it's my SLG collection, or small leather goods collection. My collection is rather small compared to some of these other YouTubers and influencers out there, but that's fine. I'm just building it up. I took a break from purchasing some things because a lot of things I kind of were buying back to back, but I took a break for the past couple of years and I plan on starting to build it back up again this year. So without further ado, well, before we get started, actually, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Also hit that notification bell. It lets you know each time that I put out a new video, which will be every Thursday. But just in case you forget, that's what that notification bell for. Okay. All right. So without further ado, let's get started. All right. So the first item that I purchased will have as a part of my SLG collection, because I actually didn't purchase this. It was actually a gift, but this is my Kate Spade passport holder. I received this as a Christmas gift from my sister. Wow, actually like 5 years ago. I didn't realize I had it that long. Yeah, so basically just you hold your passport in there, take it out so you can fully see. This is the front, has like a little Kate Spade like logo on the front there, and then get inside the two sleeves for you to stick your passport in. And then the back actually has like a little pocket. When I use physical tickets, that's mostly what I put in there, or yeah, that's pretty much what's in here. A boarding pass. A lot of times I use my phone, but with a lot that's been going on lately with the COVID and everything like that, I thought it'd be easier to just use paper and just throw it out, but I guess it defeats the purpose because I'm still holding on to it. Either way, I've been back from my trip like 3 weeks, so I think I'm straight. But yeah, so yeah, this is awesome to hold your passport to protect it. Also makes it like a bit thicker because passports are pretty thin. For some people, make it easy for them to lose, but that's where a passport holder comes in handy. And like I said, this pocket in the back, you don't have to put tickets in there necessarily. That's what I happen to put in there, but whatever you want to hold in there, whether it be ID or whatever the case is, this is good for that. Only con I really have about this is that, like I said, I've had it for 5 years and I didn't realize I had it that long, but I don't pull my passport out that much, and there is some rusting on like the metal parts here. My only thing, I think it may have happened, so I used to be a flight attendant, so when I had to carry my passport around all the time. That's the only time I could think of this possibly happening, because other than that, I don't take my passport out often because I'm not leaving the country that frequently. Prior to 3 weeks ago, the last time I left the country was 2018, so yeah. So that would be my only reservation about it. Other than that, it's holding up pretty well. I don't have any complaints about it. A little bit of peeling at the edges, but nothing too crazy or too noticeable. That's probably the only thing that I really noticed. Eventually I'll probably upgrade it. Oh, I'm looking at this part, just a little peeling, but like I said, nothing is too noticeable. Even like the parts that are messed up about it is not super noticeable, and for 5 years, like, this is holding up pretty well. I do eventually think I will upgrade though and get a Louis Vuitton passport holder, because what you're about to see, everything else that's in my SLG collection is all Louis Vuitton. I like their small leather goods a lot, and I just think, I don't know, the quality of the items that I do currently have is just superb, and I think if I had to get a new one, it would probably more than likely be Louis Vuitton. So with that being said, let's move on to these Louis Vuitton items. So the first thing I'm going to show you here is the 6-ring key holder. And the 6-ring key holder, I've had this since about 2016. I got it as a Christmas gift. This comes in both 4 rings and 6 rings, but I opted for the 6 ring because I have a bit more keys. See here, I have my remote start for my car, house keys, work keys, keys to my mom's house, etc. And then my key fob I keep on the outside because it doesn't fit inside there. I mean, it could, but no, it doesn't fit. Yeah, and then inside I just pretty much keep my debit card, my driver's license, and my my medical card. And this is what the inside, sorry, inside pocket looks like. So I keep those 3 cards in there, and then a couple dollars. I never really carry more than $20 on me. Got $4 here. I'm balling. So yeah, because I noticed when I put too much money in there or too much stuff in this part, it's messed up the leather a bit. So like as you see, when I fold this here, well, when I go to close it, this kind of sticks out, and I think this from overpacking it, put too much stuff in there. So this thing has been like my trusty go-to since I purchased it. Well, since I received it as a gift. Like I said, my mama bought it for me. But yeah, I use it every day, take it everywhere. It's just so easy. Up and go. Got my keys, my ID, my debit card, my insurance card. What else do you need, you know? So that's what I love about this, how simple and easy it is to go. I would say the cons with it though, because like I said, I've had it almost 4 years now. You know, the color of the button has faded a bit. So it was gold plated, but now it's kind of like silver. And the same for the metal on the inside. It was gold plated, but now it's like coming off. The good thing about Louis Vuitton products though, from my understanding, that like if the items begin to get messed up, you could take it to the store and have them replaced. So eventually I'll probably just have these replaced, like the hooks and everything, and the part for the hook. It hasn't gotten to the point where it like annoys me just yet, so I see no need to do that. And then even with the color rusting, or not rusting, but like kind of coming off, like it doesn't really bother me. I'm the only one that really sees it, so it doesn't really matter to me. There is some like stitching like coming out a little bit. Like I said, I carry this every day, everywhere, so of course it's going to have some wear and tear over time. Other than that, I feel as though it's holding up very well. My reason for getting this, because I hate having like a bunch of like jingly keys all around. That annoys me to no end. So that's why this was perfect for me, to put all my keys in here. You don't hear them. I mean, you hear this part, but that's about it. Eventually when I get a new car, hopefully the fob will be smaller and the remote start will all, hopefully that'll all be on the same fob. But if not, hopefully at least have a smaller key fob, because my car is a little older. This is from 2011. So from my understanding, like a lot of key fobs after that aren't as big and bulky as this is. So hopefully, so that way it can fit better. Either way, it's fine. The price point is pretty good with this too. I think I paid about, I keep saying I didn't buy this, my mom bought. I think she paid about like $250. I think these go for, which is pretty good in my opinion, especially considering how long I've had it and the quality of it and how it's holding up. I could see myself having this for years to come. Like, this is very well made. So after that, we're gonna go to my actual wallet. This is the Josephine wallet. I purchased this back in 2016 as a gift to myself, as for accomplishment. I got a new job. It was like my first job that I got out of college. So I'm always trying to find reasons to celebrate myself. So when I do, I like to buy myself gifts, and I purchased this wallet. So a little backstory. Originally, I wanted the Zippy wallet, but the Zippy wallet was a little pricey. So then I opted for the Emily. So I got the Emily wallet first. But when I got it, it was something about it. It just wasn't speaking to me. I'm like, this is not it. So I went to the Louis Vuitton store, because initially I ordered it offline. So I went to the Louis Vuitton store, and while there, the sales representative showed me the Josephine and showed me like different compartments and everything, and I was sold. So I ended up getting the Josephine instead. Reason I didn't go for the Josephine initially, because it has like the red button and then the red interior, which I wasn't a fan of. Now I don't mind, but at the time I wanted the tan interior and like the gold button, kind of like my key ring is, but the Josephine didn't come that way. So either way, I'm pleased with the purchase. I would say the cons, I'll go with the cons first. It doesn't have many card slots. There's only 4 card slots here, which kind of bothers me because I have a lot of cards. So I would like more space for that. I've been doubling up, but you know, with leather, if you continue to double up like this, eventually it's going to like stretch the leather out, and that's what I don't really want. So yeah, I would like something with more card spots. It has a spot for money, so when I have more than like 5 bills, I put that in this wallet because, like I said, I was stretching my other wallet out because it was just so, you know, quick to just up and go. I was sticking everything in there. I was messing it up. So larger, when I have larger amount of money, I put it in here, which is rare because, like I said, I don't like to carry more than like $20 on me at a time. But in the rare events that I do, I put it in here. It has other compartments as well. So there's a little pocket here. I don't really put anything in here. So yeah, like if I receive business cards from people, I'll put them in like this little compartment here. Most of the time I clean out my wallet like at the end of every week, and I have a spot on my desk where I put business cards, which at this point, people, why are we still giving out business cards? All this technology we got, they're kind of obsolete, but whatever. I don't want to be rude. Sometimes I hold on to them, or if I see they have social media, I just follow the social media and then get rid of the cards. But anyway, there are also these other compartments here. So you have this little pouch here that comes in the wallet as well. I pretty much just keep like rewards cards and bonus cards and stuff like that in that part, unless they're like linked to my phone, and then I pretty much get rid of them, which this one needs to get rid of because it's linked to my phone, as many of them are. So yeah, at the end of the week when I clean out my wallet, I'll go through these as well. And then here is another compartment, which I pretty much only keep receipts in here. I hold on to receipts until, like, depending on what it is. So like if it's clothing, once I wear it, I pretty much get rid of the receipt because you can't take it back at that point. If it's groceries, I pretty much hold on to it until it hits my account, and then I get rid of the receipt. But yeah, that's where they get stored until I get rid of them. Pros and cons, like I said, the pros, like I don't really have too many issues with it. Like it's good quality, it's holding up well, and although I don't grab it as much as I grab my key ring, I do carry this with me almost every day because I keep it in like my big work bag. On to our last item here, which is the Louis Vuitton medium agenda. This is one of my favorite SLGs, simply because I get a lot of use out of it. Use it like every day. Sunday nights I do my weekly planning, or if I don't do Sunday nights, I do Monday morning, do my planning for the week. I'm like a person that, like, if I don't write it down, I will forget. So this is why it was very important for me to have an agenda. Now, prior to having this, I had a Filofax A5, which is like the same size. I had a patent leather one. It was in like a lavender color. It was so cute. But what I didn't like about that is the inside, it wasn't leather. The outside was patent leather, but the inside was like a material, and it got dirty pretty easily, along with like the part here where you would put the pin. It got pretty dirty. So I can't figure out how to get it clean. If anybody who's watching this video knows how I could possibly get it clean, please leave suggestions in the comments. I do still have it. I'll probably sell it if I could get it clean, though. I don't want to sell it to anybody where it looks a little dirty. It doesn't look terrible, but it's just like, I don't sell things that I wouldn't buy myself. So that's how I view it. So if you have any tips on how to get it clean, please let me know. So yeah, I actually bought this pre-loved. I didn't buy it from Louis Vuitton store. I bought it from Fashion File. It was brand new when I bought it. So I just saved money on the taxes pretty much. I think, I can't really remember how much I paid for it, but if I find a receipt or something, I'll put it on the screen. But yeah, it's very convenient in the sense that, like, so it has all these card slots, which I appreciate. For the most part, I just keep gift cards in here, and I keep one of my business debit cards in here simply because it's the same color as another one of my debit cards, and I kept using it by mistake, so I put it in here instead, so I don't accidentally keep pulling it out, using it when I'm meant to use my actual debit card. So I just pull it out whenever I need it. I used to keep Post-its in here, but if you could see here, I don't know if you can catch it on the screen. Yeah, it started like causing a dent in the leather, so I stopped putting Post-its in there because I didn't like the way that was looking, so took that out. Because I bought a pre-love, it didn't come with any of like the inserts or the calendar or anything like that, so I just went on Etsy and just purchased all this stuff, which is, to me, is more cute anyway. So I got like this custom nameplate, has my name on it, you can see it, there we go. And then inside I have like monthly tabs there, and then a tab that lets you know what month you're in. So right there for March, we still here. And then a weekly tab. Now my weekly tab is on the wrong week, but that's simply because the Rona. I haven't really been doing much. I've just been in the house, so I haven't really been in my planner to adjust anything. So, oh, and then the back is one larger pocket, and I basically just keep my checkbook in here, some coupons. I got my contact script back here, and then stickers, because I like to use stickers in my planner too. So it's looking pretty dry, Rona. Yeah, so I keep everything planned here. Is how I keep track of my cycle. Let me know when to change my birth control and things like that, when I have dates with like girlfriends and stuff like that, or deadlines to meet, my hair appointments and stuff. I put all that in here. So like I said, if I don't write it down, I will forget it. Like the calendar on your phone, it's something different about physically writing something down that makes it easier to remember. So that's why I appreciate this. I would say the cons about it. So although I've had it about 3 years, a little over 3 years now, when I first got it, I was babying it. I basically kept it in a dust bag, and then whenever I put it in my bag, put it in with the dust bag. But after like a year, I cut that out, and just like, because it gets stressful babying items, and it's like you don't buy them if you gotta like to sit there and baby them and not use them. So I mean, I was using it, but I was being more careful with it, but it just got to be too much. So you do now see some wear and tear. Like I recently just like literally recently just saw that the glazing on the side starting to come off a bit, and the gold button is not so much gold anymore. It's still a little gold, but it's that like silver. The silver is starting to show a bit as well. So, but as with anything, there's wear and tear. It's bound to happen. But the one great thing about Louis Vuitton, from my understanding, is that if anything, any of your items get messed up, they can fix it for you. So if it gets to the point that anything is too bad, I can just take it to the store, see if they can get it fixed. But if not, I've definitely got my cost per use, you know how we say cost per wear, but cost per use with this thing, you know. And it's still in great condition with the exception of the glazing coming off. Like I will have this for a long time. Like one of my favorite investments that I've made. So that's pretty much my SLG collection. These are the items that I have, but I do have a few items on my wish list that I would like to get in the near future. And so when I do get more items, I'll probably do an update to this video. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope maybe it might have influenced you on maybe some SLG purchases that you were looking to get. I gave you some ideas of what, you know, how functional they are, and if it's something that you're interested in. If you did like the video, please be sure to give this a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, please make sure you did that. And if you have, I will see you in the next video. Bye.